Hey, it's Mel. We've all been fed this narrative that success means pushing yourself to the limit, 24/7, 365. Hustle culture told us to never stop grinding. Rest culture told us to protect our peace. And it leaves most of us feeling like we're failing no matter what we do. But what if the real answer is balance? You can be ambitious and driven without sacrificing your well-being. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find a sustainable rhythm that works for you. So if you're ready to ditch the guilt and start living a balanced life, keep watching. Let's get one thing straight. Hustle is important. It's that fire in your belly, that drive to achieve your goals. But hustle without rest is like driving a car with no brakes. You might get ahead temporarily, but it's not sustainable. Lack of rest kills creativity, destroys decision-making, and wrecks mental health. Your brain needs downtime to process information and make sound judgments. Studies show productivity drops sharply after 50 to 60 hours of work per week. So if you're chasing your goals on 4 hours of sleep and energy drinks, you're not grinding, you're bleeding. Now let's talk about rest. Rest isn't equivalent to laziness. It's intentional recovery, giving your mind and body a chance to recharge. Yes, sleep is a huge part of that equation, but real rest encompasses so much more. It's about movement, taking deep work breaks, connecting with nature, and finding moments of spiritual reset. Rest clears out mental clutter, giving you space to think clearly and creatively. Without it, your hustle becomes half-hearted, and your decisions become clouded. So stop feeling guilty about resting. Embrace it as the essential element of success that it is. Now let's talk about what balance really means. Life isn't about achieving perfect equilibrium every single day. Balance isn't always a 50-50 split every day. Sometimes you have to sprint, pour your heart into your work, and go all in on a project. And sometimes you need to slow down and breathe. Smart hustlers work in seasons, just like athletes. There are times to push hard and times to recover intentionally. Maybe for you, it looks like this. Q1 is hustle mode, Q2 is about slowing down, Q3 is building momentum, and Q4 is for rest and evaluation. You don't have to balance every single day, just every cycle. Embrace the ebb and flow and give yourself permission to ride the waves. Now, you might be thinking, Mel, this all sounds great in theory, but how do I actually put this into practice? Well, let's get practical. Here's how you can structure your week to make space for both hustle and rest. First, time block your deep work. Create dedicated chunks of time for your most important tasks without distractions. Experiment with techniques like the Pomodoro technique or 90-minute sprints. Next, batch your low-energy tasks together. Group mindless tasks like checking emails and responding to messages. Protect one full rest day per week. This day is sacred. Disconnect from work completely and recharge. Make your evenings about winding down, not catching up. Create a relaxing evening routine to de-stress. Let's be honest, we've all been there. It's the end of a long day, you're exhausted, and all you want to do is relax. So you collapse on the couch and lose yourself in a Netflix binge or scroll through social media. Here's the problem. These activities might feel like rest, but they often drain you more than they recharge you. Real rest fills your energy bank. It leaves you feeling refreshed and re-energized. Ask yourself how you feel afterward. If you still feel tired or anxious, it probably wasn't the right kind of rest. Try walking outside, taking power naps, reading a book, journaling, or having a good conversation with someone you care about. Fresh air and meaningful activities do wonders for the mind and body. Incorporate true rest into your week. Here's something I want you to really take in. We've been conditioned to think that hustle has to be loud, that it has to look like back-to-back meetings and a jam-packed schedule. But real productivity often looks like stillness. It's taking the time to think, strategize, and connect the dots. Powerful decisions and groundbreaking ideas are born in quiet moments of reflection. Silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. In the quiet moments, you can tap into your intuition and access your most creative self. Embrace the power of stillness and make time for reflection. Burnout doesn't happen from hustling. It happens from ignoring the signs and pushing yourself beyond your limits for too long. Your body and mind will tell you when they need a break. Most of us are so used to overriding those signals that we don't recognize them anymore. Listen to your body, pay attention to the signs. If your mind feels foggy, your energy is crashing, or the joy disappears from your days, it's time to pause. The strongest people understand the importance of strategic rest. By taking the time to recharge, they return to their work with more energy, focus, and passion. You don't need to choose between hustle and rest. The smartest way to grow is to honor both. Hustle with intention, rest with purpose. Build a life that doesn't require escaping from either. Stop glorifying burnout. Stop feeling guilty for taking breaks. You deserve to pursue your goals without sacrificing your well-being. If this helped shift your mindset, hit like, drop a seedling emoji in the comments, and subscribe to Wealthy and Productivity Hub for weekly wisdom on growth, money, and momentum. Thanks for watching.